When you're running any company, especially tech company, it's always important in my experience or my view to explain the why behind you doing things. So I had somebody who was interacting with my business, True Claims, and they were getting a bunch of emails and texts, and a part of the process was not completely clear to them. Something that has been clear to hundreds of other people, but this person found it unclear. Looks like they skipped reading some information. It happens. And he's pissed. He was not happy, and he said, "Okay, if I don't hear from somebody, I'm gonna report this to the Better Business Bureau." So in this case, I responded by email. I gave him a call, had a conversation with him, and what I did, because he didn't understand a certain set of why things were functioning the way that they were. So instead of saying, "Oh, that's how I do it," or "That's how we do it," or "Because," I explained the logic, the reasoning behind it and why it's done that way. And he's like, "Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I appreciate you taking the time to give me a call here." Any issues with potential complaints were averted, and he ended off saying thank you. So a lot of the time people will just respond well when they understand, assuming that your reasons are legitimate and make sense. They will respond well if you just give them the courtesy of trying to explain it. You don't have to do that in every single case, but in certain extreme cases, it's important. This is really part of the, not the software building side of things, but just understanding that the customer support side is extremely important. And you don't want anybody having a bad complaining impression from your business. Hope that was useful.